Hi everyone. On this video, I'm going to talk about a fundamental concept in international trade that every exporter, importer, and logistics manager must understand: the Incoterms. Let me begin with a simple question. When goods are shipped from one country to another, who is responsible for what and when? That's exactly what Incoterms define. What are Incoterms? Incoterms, short for International Commercial Terms, are standardized trade terms published by the International Chamber of Commerce, ICC. They were first introduced in 1936 and have been updated several times, with the latest version being Incoterms 2020. These terms define the responsibilities of the buyer and the seller in an international transaction in terms of transport costs, insurance, customs duties, risk transfer, delivery location. They are not laws, but they are globally recognized standards included in contracts to avoid misunderstandings and disputes. Why are Incoterms important? Imagine two companies, one in Germany, one in Brazil, negotiating a contract. Without clear terms, they might disagree on who pays for the freight, who clears customs, or who bears the risk if the goods are damaged. With Incoterms, everything is clear from the start. For example, under EXW Works, the seller delivers the goods at their own premises. The buyer handles everything after that: transport, risk, customs, etc. Under DDP, delivered duty paid, the seller takes full responsibility all the way to the buyer's door, including customs clearance and payment of duties. So, Incoterms reduce legal risk, save time, and create trust in international transactions. Categories of Incoterms. There are 11 Incoterms in the 2020 version, divided into two main categories. 1. Rules for any mode of transport like truck, air, sea, rail. XW, FCA, CPT, CIP, DAP, DPU, DDP. 2. Rules for sea and inland waterway transport only. FAS, FOB, CFR, CIF. Each term shifts risk and responsibility at a different point in the logistics chain. Understanding them helps companies optimize costs, reduce liability, and plan their operations more effectively. A strategic tool, not just legal jargon. Choosing the right Incoterm isn't just about logistics, it's a strategic business decision. A seller using FOB, free on board, may want to avoid responsibility once the goods are loaded on the ship. A buyer choosing CAF, cost, insurance, freight, wants the seller to handle insurance and main transport. Each choice reflects power, trust, market strategy, and negotiation strength. Let's imagine a French company, Fromage du Rhône, a premium cheese producer based in Lyon. They've just signed a contract with a high-end food distributor in New York City called Gourmet Imports USA. Who will handle the transportation, insurance, customs clearance, and the potential risks? Initially, the American buyer proposes EXW Lion X-Works. So what's the risk? Delays in pickup and customs clearance. Loss of control over brand image due to third-party handling. Potential damage or spoilage, especially for perishable goods like cheese. The alternative, CIP New York, carriage and insurance paid too. Here's what changes. Fromages du Rhône takes care of all logistics up to arrival in New York. This includes export customs, freight, and insurance. Risk transfers to the buyer once goods are handed to the first carrier, but the seller covers insurance and transportation costs up to New York. This approach gives more control to the seller, ensures product quality upon delivery, and provides a better customer experience for the American importer. It also shows that the French company is serious, experienced, and client-focused. Why this is strategic? This choice of CP rather than EXW is not just operational, it's strategic, builds trust with the US partner, maintains control over cold chain logistics, protects brand reputation by ensuring high-quality delivery, improves negotiation leverage for future contracts. Although the seller pays more upfront, they gain competitive advantage, reduce risks of product rejection, and may charge a premium for the added service. As this example shows, choosing the right Incoterm is not just a legal formality, it's a strategic business decision. In conclusion, Incoterms are much more than acronyms in a contract. They are essential tools for managing risk, cost, and responsibility in global trade. If you want to work in international business, you must master them. Not just memorize the terms, but understand how to use them strategically. Thank you.